Hello everyone, welcome to Encryption, the tech tips and tutorial channel. In this video, you will learn how to make passwordless SSH or key-based SSH login easier and more flexible. In the previous video, we learned how to create an alias in Linux so that long commands can be executed with a word or even later. We knew it by creating an alias of the SSH command to log into a remote server from the local machine. In this video, we will learn how to simplify the process of remote login via SSH with the config file. So let's get started. I have access to a remote server using a password now. First of all, I want to configure passwordless SSH on it. Being logged in, if I list the contents of the .ssh directory, we can see a file named authorized_keys. Let's check if the file has any key on it with the cat command. There is no output on the terminal, which means there is nothing on the file. That is why logging into the server requires a password for now. To configure the passwordless SSH, we have learned from the previous lessons that we need to copy the public key of the local machine to the remote server. So log out by typing the exit command. Check if the private and public keys already exist on the local machine. And copy the public key of the local machine to the remote server. Enter the password and hit enter. The key is now added. If we try to SSH, we will not be asked for the password anymore. Now, in order to create a config file for easier access to SSH, let's log out of the remote session. Switch the current working directory of the local machine to ~/.ssh and create and open the config file with the Vim text editor. If you get an error message, something like Vim is not found, you can install it using apt install Vim. Sometimes you may need to run apt update --y before you can install any new package on the system. After the file is created and opened, press the I key on your keyboard and write the configuration as I do on my system. Type host, hit tab and type any name that you want to create while running the SSH command. For example, web1. On the next line, type hostname, the IP address or the hostname of the remote machine, and hit enter to go to the next line. Here, type identity file, the location and the name of the private key on the local system, and hit enter. You should make sure that the uppercase and lowercase must be as exactly the same as displayed on my screen. Then on the next line, type user, the username, and hit enter. Finally, on the next line, if you are using a different port than the default SSH port number 22, you should specify that too here. That's it. You can add configurations for as many hosts as you want to on the same file. Now press the escape key and type :x to exit from the file. That's all. Lastly, to verify, just type SSH and the name given to the connection, which is web1 in my case. Here we go. We can log into the remote server by just typing SSH web1. You just type SSH web1 from any location of the system and get logged into the remote server. Okay friends, this is how we can make the passwordless SSH login easier and more flexible by updating the required stuff on the config file. This makes it a lot easier and it's a faster way to log into a server when we as a system engineer have to manage hundreds of servers. I hope the video was useful to you. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching. See you on other videos. Till then, have a nice time. Goodbye.